best presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Only 5 games left on the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is stacking up out west. You look at Portland. Right now they're on the outside looking in at the playoff seeds.
And when you look at Portland, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got O'Neal. Robertson is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Porzingis in at the 5. And for Portland, Free out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Nance, and it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. We got a lot of talent in the front court, Doris, tonight between these two teams. That's where a lot of the focus is going to be.
Boy, we are going to see a ton of offense in the low post. Check out the painted area. What are the stats inside? The interior defense is going to have to be strong tonight.
Chamberlain with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the basket by Free.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
Here's Kuzma. Chamberlain with the block. Anthony, the pass to Wade. Shoots a fader. And Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down. Kuzma against Chamberlain. O'Neal inside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
But I hope he didn't hurt his neck because that was one nasty head fake.
Yeah, the defender bought it all the way, didn't he? We've played just over a minute here in the first. Anthony, the pass to Chamberlain. Nance, right side. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Anthony's shot is off.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Porzingis can't hit.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Offensive rebound. Nance. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Yep, that one goes in there. For Washington, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. He gets that one.
Well, this is what you want to see. It's 7-3. Kristaps Porzingis finished through contact.
Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Now here's Anthony. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Porzingis with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Beal. Robertson outside. Kuzma outside. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis, and the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal. Second team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Beal can't get it to go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Well, listen, this is far from the strength of Dwayne Wade's game, but you got to guard him from outside the arc because if you give him a little bit of space, he'll make that.
Wizards have gone 2 of 6 from the field. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with the Blazers head coach. He said they're not as worried about getting back on defense as they are about having extra bodies on the offensive glass. He feels that even though they may give up some transition baskets, they'll make up for it with lots of second-chance points. We'll see if that all adds up for a win tonight, Kevin.
Thanks for the report, David. Rebounding certainly the key topic now. Nance against O'Neal. Robertson outside. Outside for Beal. Here's Kuzma. The Wizards with another miss. Trailblazers leading by 7. And Kyle Kuzma now in year 1 of his 3-year, $40 million extension.
And he's improving, stronger, better on the boards, finding ways to do more than put the ball in the hole.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Porzingis goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, this is an aspect where Porzingis has been criticized, not rebounding with authority, but boy, he does so there.
And the pass to Free. The basket good off the assist from Wade. He's got 5 points so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Back to Kuzma. Pass to Robertson. Down low. The shot's good from Kuzma.
And you have to tip your cap to Kuzma. He absorbs contact well and knows how to adjust his shot.
Anthony's shot is off.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Nance dishes to Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Wade. He has 5. Into the lane, and it's Wade with the jam.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Trailblazers leading by 8. Passes it to Free. Back to Wade. Takes the 3. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Free. Last time 14 points for him.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And Portland has possession after the basket by Washington.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And as the regular season winds toward the... And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Wizards. They trail by 7. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
It's deflected. Porzingis with the steal. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Porzingis has got the ball.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Free. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Here's Porzingis. He can't get that one. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Nance outside. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
You have to do more than that against Larry Nance Jr. This guy is no stranger to physical contact.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Trailblazers leading by 7. Wade passes to Chamberlain. Anthony against Kuzma. Chamberlain trying to get open, and it's blocked.
Oh, that's merciless. Kuzma plays with such competitive energy, wasn't letting that shot get off.
Portland's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Here's Robertson. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Free passes to Anthony. Wade outside. To the inside. Porzingis with the steal. O'Neal with it. Chamberlain picks him up. And here's Robertson outside. The shot will not fall. And it's Portland the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
Pass to Free. Over Porzingis. That one off the back iron and out. Wizards trail by 5. To the paint and stolen by Chamberlain. Inside. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Wizards passing it around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jermaine O'Neal. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first
And we've
personal
just
foul.
seen them make mistakes on back-to-back
Wizards
trips.
substitution.
Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
And Washington making a change here. Lamar Odom, he's checked in for O'Neal. Buddy Hield comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Robertson. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Here's Nurkic. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Free can't get it to go. Caldwell-Pope feeling it out a bit. Oh!
Kristaps Porzingis.
Don't sleep on his athleticism now. Porzingis plays well above the rim.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Here's Theus. He had 10 points in the win against Golden State.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Now the pass to Odom. And it's good from the elbow. And now just a 1-point Trailblazer lead.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell-Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Jones against Free. To end the drought. Good work there as it goes. He's got 10.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Jones against Free. Hield outside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You get the sense his teammates recognize Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm. Let's keep feeding him.
Portland's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Free passes to Achua. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. And finished off by Nurkic.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now here's Jones. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Three-pointer Hield. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with a win.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
I think they took tremendous satisfaction from that performance and ended up winning going away. So is it something they'll look to repeat tonight?
And that comes off the assist by Jones.
3.
Hield's got the game tied up here for the Wizards. Free against Jones. Free can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Odom, the pass to Hield. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Blazers ball. Wizards substitution.
Five seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Theus. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's all tied in Portland. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
Give me some more. Yeah.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. They've got Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Odom out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Jones. And it's Gafford into the 5 roaming the paint. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Are Odom unable to get his shot to go. A nice shot by Theus.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Now here's Jones. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Nurkic with the steal. To the middle. Here's Achua. A dunk by Achua.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Here's Odom. Gafford trying to break free. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Right, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And a switcher also for Washington. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Tyus Jones. Now, here's Gafford. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And they take the lead.
Buddy Hield.
Hield's got the lead up to 2 now for the Wizards.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside. Oh, that was worth the price of admission. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
And he knocks down the first one. Washington making some changes. Todd comes in for Buddy Hield. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Gafford cans them both. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Thea's the pass to Nurkic. Down low, Gafford. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And that one falls for Gafford. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Portland. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And the foul on Isaiah Thomas.
Team foul.
That's his first foul. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the dunk by Wright.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Wizards passing it around. Odom kicks to Gafford. Jackson passes to Caruso. Shot clock at 5. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Shoots the 3. Portland grabs the miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
To the inside. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession.
Trailblazers ball.
Here's Nurkic. Shot from the inbound. The putback. Todd with the rebound. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Wizards. And Gafford throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, Hero. They picked up 12 points in their last win against Golden State.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. Teammate open, let me find him.
Odom against Elliott. And the dunk by Odom.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Wright. He's coming off a 13-point game against Golden State.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
Now, here's Nurkic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal.
It's going to go on Isaiah Thomas.
Just a load. I mean, at 7 feet, Nurkic also moves well. And that combo gets him to the line a bunch.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Nurkic.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Nance comes in for Achua. And Carmelo Anthony is subbed in for Elliott. The Wizards also changing it up. Jermaine O'Neal is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Lamar Odom. And it's Robertson in for Alex Caruso. Robertson passes to Kuzma. Back to Robertson. He kicks to Jackson. Robertson up top. Guarded by Wright. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kuzma. O'Neal trying to break free. Kuzma can't get it to go. Portland's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Hero, that's a two-pointer. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Hero's got his second bucket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Always fun to see, Doris, isn't it? Second-generation guys like Larry Nance Jr., he brings a real legacy with him to the court.
I mean, how cool is it that you get to follow in your dad's footsteps to the NBA? The same jersey as his father, right down to the number. Boy, just so great to see them working as a team at that 2018 dunk contest. Too cool.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Robertson against Wright. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Kuzma, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. Chamberlain's checked in for the Trailblazers. Dwayne Wade comes in for DeLon Wright. And a change for the Wizards. Bradley Beal's checked in for Jackson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Hero on the wing. Portland no good that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Washington ball.
Here's Beal. Here he goes. And finished off by Beal.
This guy's in attack mode. Bradley Beal taking it strong.
Trailblazers trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Wade. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Wade's got 9 points.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And there's Beal. That's good on the assist by Robertson. Robertson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now, Hero. He's got 5. Anthony left side. Shoots over Kuzma. Anthony's shot is off.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Chamberlain. That's his first personal, 3rd team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Jermaine O'Neal. 2 shots.
That's good from O'Neal. Simons, he's checked in for Hero. O'Neal hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Anthony dishes to Wade. Rebound, Washington. O'Neal's got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside, Kuzma. Anthony with the defensive effort.
Frozen. The guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Well, the basketball mind that Dwayne Wade possesses is so special. What understanding and feel for where his guys will be.
Now, here's Kuzma. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Trailblazers trail by 6. Wade from outside. Beal with the block.
How about the anticipation from Bradley Beal? Wow, what a block.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jermaine O'Neal. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Wizards making a change here. Porzingis is checked in.
Wizard substitution. Kristaps
Portland's
Porzingis.
gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. A pass to Porzingis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
Boy, you have got to get Larry Nance Jr. out of the paint. If not, he's going to dunk all over you.
Washington leading now by 4. Robertson passes to Porzingis. Back to Robertson. Misses the 3. Portland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Pass to Anthony. And Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Porzingis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Guys, let's remember it was Kevin Durant who nicknamed Porzingis the unicorn, and that was due to the combination of skills, right? A 7-footer who can shoot it, who can step out to the three-point line, and block shots. That's a rare combination.
That free throw good from Porzingis for the Trailblazers. Little, he's checked in for Nance. And Freeze subbed in for Carmelo Anthony.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's Free. 10 points for him. Second shot opportunity. The wide open shot by Little. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 3 assists in the game. Here's Robertson. Outside Beal. And another miss by Washington. Trailblazers trail by 4. Simons, the pass to Free. At the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Chamberlain got 10 points in the game.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Time called here. The Wizard. He's checked in for Washington. Washington's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Robertson kicks to Beal. Caldwell Pope dishes to Beal. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Just the threat of that shot, enough to get him airborne. Nice fake by Beal.
For Washington, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Bradley Beal at the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
Bradley Beal entered the NBA as a sweet shooter, but consistent work and improvement has turned this guy into an absolutely lethal threat from everywhere on the floor.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Their usual strong work at the line has been on display here tonight. Then again, they almost never have an off night at the stripe.
Free against Robertson. Free passes to Wade. Pulls from the top of the key. That shot misses. Now the Wizards take it the other way.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Chamberlain, the pass to Free. Portland moving the ball around. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Beal. Porzingis has got the lead up to 6 now for the Wizards.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Wade against Caldwell Pope. Knocked loose. Robertson with the steal. And here they come. O'Neal against Chamberlain. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Here's Beal. Porzingis trying to get free. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Great play off the bounce by Bradley Beal. He has added this methodically over the course of time. Go ahead, Bradley. Drive it, baby.
Portland's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Near the 3-point line, it's Wade. Portland again missing. Caldwell Pope passes to Porzingis. Here's Robertson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Wade has the open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Wade's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Dwayne Wade simply dominating on offense, and he's making it look easy, guys.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Robertson. Now here's Beal. Guarded closely. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
The Trailblazers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Wade.
Well, even though he's in the final stages of his career, you know Dwayne Wade is still very competitive. This guy is a surefire Hall of Famer who understands how to win, guys.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Achua, he's checked in for Chamberlain, and Elliott subbed in for Anthony Simons. Both free throws good from Wade.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Passes to Achua. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Bradley Beal letting you know there's still an explosive level to his game off his feet. Easy finish.
Portland's gone to the 3-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Now, here's Achua. Guarded by Porzingis. There's 10 seconds left now here in the second. 6 on the shot clock. Achua. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Caldwell Pope with a wide open. With the clock running down. Sends it home! A shot!
You want drama? We've got drama. That's the way to end a quarter.
That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Broadcast so far, we're halfway through the game.
Let's get behind your Blazers.
Here's Robertson. Hands out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Free at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Isn't this what we've come to expect from Dwayne Wade? The active hands, the quick thinking. What a great defender.
Porzingis is doubled. 3 from Robertson. Kuzma against Free. Left side, Porzingis. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Lobbed up there for Wade. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal. Gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Yeah, Porzingis, because he's a scoring threat, that's going to open up opportunities for him to find his teammates.
Free against Robertson. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Kuzma passes to O'Neal. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Trailblazers trail by 10. Pass to Anthony. He gets it in there. Anthony's got 6.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
The pass to Porzingis. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
That's it. I never get tired of seeing Anthony operate. The skill, the grace, but also the power.
Robertson drives in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Dishes it to O'Neal. Pass to Kuzma. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there. Nance outside. Jumps up. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Well, incredible speed in transition for Larry Nance Jr. Wow.
Wizards leading by 6. Beal, the pass to O'Neal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
That one on Nance. The Wizards have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Jermaine O'Neal taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from O'Neal. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. O'Neal hits them both. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Free passes to Wade. To the paint, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
O'Neal misses.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
The 3 from Anthony. Rebounded by the Wizards. They've led by as much as 10. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the Wizards.
For the Wizards, Lamar Odom is checked in for O'Neal. Reggie Jackson comes in for Beal, and it's Alex Caruso in for Robertson. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Wizards ball starts the second half. Let's get behind your Blazer D.
Washington with the ball. 6-point lead. Anthony with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The fadeaway. Chamberlain with the block. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Washington ball.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Heroes checked in.
Wizards ball starts the second half. Let's get behind your Blazer D.
Cloak loose. Gafford kicks to Jackson. Here's Caruso. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shot clock at 3. That one doesn't go. Nance with some nice D. Trailblazers trail by 6. Little turnaround. Kuzma pulls it in. Wizards have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Now, I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
It's blocked. Anthony, the pass to Theus. Chamberlain against Gafford. Here's Theus. And here we go. Washington fast break. Kuzma with the ball. Gafford. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Wizards lead by 8. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Washington.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And that's the hustle you love seeing from Kuzma. When he moves like that, he is tough to guard.
Here's Theus. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk checked in for the Trailblazers. And a switcher also for Washington. Hields checked in. And Portland has possession. It's a 10-point game. Here's Hero. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Hero's got his third bucket of the night.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Hield attacking, and then Hield with the dunk.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Theus. And he overshot that one, missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Jackson kicks it to Odom. It's stolen by Nance. Anthony on the wing. It's stolen by Odom. And so Washington again turning it over. Trailblazers trail by 10 to the middle and finished off by Nurkic.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
Here's Caruso. No points in the game yet for him. Jackson. That one falls.
Reggie Jackson.
Jackson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Wizards.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Passes it to Theus. Driving the lane. Got a piece of it. Hield from outside. Rebounded by Anthony. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Portland Trailblazers. The shot's good from Nance.
Larry Nance, unafraid of a level of physicality. You love the confidence this guy is playing with.
Jackson down low. He's covered by Hero. Jackson misses. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Wizards leading by 6. Here's Caruso. He averages about 5 points a game. Jackson down low. He's covered by Hero. And for Portland, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Nance passes to Theus. Rebounded by the Wizards. Gafford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A different look now for Portland. Achua, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Little comes in for Larry Nance. And Elliott subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. The Wizards also changing it up. Todd's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Jackson. Now, Hero. 9 points in the game so far. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And this guy is a gamer. Hero embraces any chance he can to draw a foul while taking a shot.
The Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. And he makes the first.
And going back to the 2020 bubble, Tyler Hero was incredible as a rookie, scoring 16 points per game in the playoffs. A huge reason Miami reached the finals.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Lights checked in. And Hero drops them both. Washington calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough.
Wizards ball starts the second half. Let's get behind
Washington leading now by 6. Odom inside. He's got 6. It's blocked. And they get it back. Moves back up. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Washington ball. Wizards ball starts the second half. Let's get behind your Blazer D.
And at last, they get one to fall. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Hero. From outside the arc, it's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Here's Jones. Got it. Good job in the low post. Jones has got his first 2 points.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Wright, the pass to Little. Banked in off the glass.
What a pretty pass from DeLon Wright. This guy can play 1 or 2, but that passing ability is important at either position.
And the basket by Jones.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Feeds it to Wright. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Odom. That shot missing. Now Portland takes it the other way. There's the pass to Hero. Shoots over top. Here's Achua. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Now just a 3-point Washington lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Shot by Odom, no good.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Elliott the bucket.
And this is why Elliott is a valuable player for them. A lengthy small forward with a lethal perimeter shot.
Here's Caruso. He's covered by Hero. Here's Odom. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Caruso kicks to Jones. 6 to shoot. Healed outside. And just miss after miss right now. Elliott passes to Achua. That's tipped, and they'll get another chance. They get it back for the lead, and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. Lamar Odom picks one up.
That's his first personal.
The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
At the line for Portland. Sean Elliott, taking 2 shots.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1 for the Trailblazers. Chamberlain's checked in for Little. Wade comes in for Tyler Hero. And Freeze subbed in for DeLon Wright. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Zinkis, he's checked in for Todd. O'Neal comes in for Lamar Odom. Beal's checked in for Hield. And it's Robertson in for Alex Caruso. And he makes both free throws. And it's Jones with the ball for Washington. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
1:12 left in the third quarter of the game. Wade against Robertson. Wade drives in. Porzingis with the block. Here's Beal. And it's denied. Wade outside. Pass to Achua. Stolen by O'Neal. And Beal kicks to Porzingis. Back to Beal. Outside, Jones. Clock at 6. To the left wing. Porzingis passes to Jones. And a miss there on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Shot from free throw range. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's O'Neal. A miss that time. Would have put him up. He lobs it up. Wade gets the bucket. Wade's got 16 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Trailblazers lead by 2. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So the Wizards 5 right now. They've got Porzingis. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Jermaine O'Neal. Then there's Robertson. And it's Beal in at the 2. Portland moving the ball around. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal, first team foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Blazers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And the first one at the line is good. Larry Nance is checked in for Achua. O'Neal hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Portland's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Beal against Wade. And that one is off. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Beal, the pass to Robertson. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
Assisted.
Beal's got
Bradley
6
Beal.
assists here tonight.
In the painted area, it's where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Here's Free. Wade passes to Free. Over Beal. Beal with the block. And he recovers it. Here's Porzingis with a fast break chance. Beal against Chamberlain. Robertson dishes to Beal to take the lead, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
We can talk about all the things that Bradley Beal brings to the table on the offensive end, and in this instance, he simply draws contact. Beautifully done.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. And both free throws good for Beal.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Pass to Carmelo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Anthony's got it all tied up now for Portland.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Here's O'Neal out to Kuzma. With the drive, and Kuzma slams it in.
What a jam from Kuzma. The athleticism there makes him look unstoppable.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Anthony in the corner. Rebound, Washington. And here is Robertson. O'Neal misses. Nance passes to Wade. Now Anthony lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Chamberlain. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Robertson outside. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Blazers ball.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Free passes to Nance. Beal against Wade. Fires, high post. Bullseye.
I'll tell you, it's very hard to stay with Dwayne Wade in the pick and roll. His court awareness and decision-making allow him to manipulate the defense.
Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Free. Back to Chamberlain. Deep 2 from Anthony. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, Carmelo Anthony, problematic for the defense. He spends so much time at the line, keeps you on a string.
For Portland, Carmelo Anthony. 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Both free throws good from Anthony. And It's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Washington. Here's O'Neal, and it's blocked.
And this is what Nance Jr. is capable of. Send it back.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Wade feeling it out a bit. The putback and staying with the play, Anthony. Anthony's got 12 points here in the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Shot on the wing, and O'Neal gets it to go.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal.
That's his first foul. Second team foul.
On defense, Washington. Wade finds Nance. Here's Chamberlain.
You have to love the mindset of Porzingis trying to contest every shot he can. Plays with so much energy. Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Chamberlain. That's his fourth personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Washington, Jermaine O'Neal.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
O'Neal hits them both.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
The pass to Carmelo. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Don't you love guys who are willing to do the dirty work? Larry Nance's activity making him a factor on the rebounding aspect.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Free against Robertson. Wade from outside. He doesn't hit that one. And Washington the other way now. And there's the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Larry Nance Jr. That's his third personal. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Washington, Jermaine O'Neal. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. O'Neal hits them both. Portland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Anthony on the wing. Shoots over Kuzma. Anthony's shot is off. Wizards have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's Beal, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Beal's got 8 points in the quarter. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Free. Pass to Anthony. And And it's Anthony with the jam.
You know, power and finesse, that is the essence of Carmelo Anthony's offensive brilliance.
Poked away. Fast break, here we go. Back to Wade. Free passes to Chamberlain. A second chance effort. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. Porzingis with the block. And there it is for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Wizards have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Robertson kicks to Kuzma. Porzingis trying to get free and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal.
That one's on Anthony.
And this happens when Kuzma is aggressive. When he's looking to score, he makes the D react.
Kuzma, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls.
And the edge Kuzma plays with is terrific. A tough, versatile player who plays with a real hunger to keep getting better.
And both free throws good for Kuzma. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by Jermaine O'Neal.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jermaine O'Neal.
Plain and simple, his scoring is what made him our pick tonight. Even when the D's given him all their attention, they just have not been able to contain him. If they backed off him for 1 second, he made them pay.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
All right, thank you, David. Robertson drives in, and Oscar Robertson with the slam.
And inefficient defense there, guys. If there's one thing you want to try and take away from Robertson, it's the dribble drive.
Passes it to Chamberlain. Outside Anthony. Shoots. Yep, right through the net. Anthony's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Kuzma inside. Anthony on him. Robertson passes to Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Anthony. Portland trailing here. Nance outside to the inside. Second chance shot. Here's Chamberlain. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
But here's the problem. Now, no one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
And then Oscar Robertson with the dunk.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Theus. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Wade outside. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Wade's got 23 points.
Oh, Oh, my goodness. Dwayne Wade, the big basket yet again. This guy loves these moments.
O'Neal. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Wizards lead by 3.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good
Trailblazers.
World be free.
And Nance kicks to Chamberlain, and the foul called on Porzingis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Wade against Beal. Right wing. Here's Free. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got his 7th assist in the game. Robertson passes to Porzingis. Back to Robertson. All alone. Again, the Wizards score.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Free against Robertson. Shot is good, and the Wizards lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Free.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
2 minutes.
Now here's Beal. Again, the Wizards score.
Oh, a timely one from Beal puts a smile on the coach's face.
Portland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Oh, Nance in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here we go, 1-on-1. It's stolen by Wade. And the jam by Larry Nance.
My goodness. Larry Nance, I see you. That's big time.
Robertson drives in. Portland grabs the miss. Anthony's got 7 rebounds in the game. Down low. Nance dishes to Wade. A shot, no good. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. They've led by as much as 10. Robertson kicks to Kuzma. Over Free. Kept alive. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Outside, Beal. The Wizards working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Robertson passes to Kuzma. Another shot. Portland grabs the miss. Pass to Free. 41 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
4th team foul.
That free throw good from Nance.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, I know that he can make the perimeter jump shot, but I really like it when Porzingis is taking it inside and making the defense deal with all that size.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Free against Robertson. Driving in, and it's sent back by O'Neal. And he recovers it. Kuzma kicks to Robertson. outside, Beal. Back to Robertson. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back with you right after this. It'll be the Wizards off the tip, and no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Washington, Kyle Kuzma is out there with Odom. Then there's Robertson, and there's Porzingis, and it's Beal in at the shooting guard.
It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
Oh, he sure is. I mean, these past 2 games, his energy level has been sensational. Whether it's a putback like that or other hustle plays, he's been everywhere.
Washington trailing. That's good from Beal on the assist by Robertson. 24 points for Beal.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
Free passes to Carmelo. On deep. Rebounded by Odom. The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Kicks it out to Robertson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his fourth.
And just able to
foul.
score in so
First
many
team
ways.
foul.
Robertson puts the defense there
At the
in an
line for the
impossible
Wizards,
situation.
Oscar Robertson at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Robertson. That one falls, so he hits both of them. As we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Here's Wade. Oh, that's blocked. Robertson against Free. Robertson dishes to Odom. Kuzma outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Kuzma.
And the Wizards lead by 5.
And as long as Kuzma is able to hit jumpers, he's going to have a place in this league and cash a few paychecks.
Now here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
There's not a doubt in the building who they were going to look for the score, and that's Carmelo Anthony delivering again.
Odom, the pass to Beal. And the jam by Beal.
Well, the creativity of Bradley Beal, incredible.
Here's Free. The pass to Wade. Got a hand on it. Inside. It's stolen by Anthony. And Wade slams it in.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow. A play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants...
Washington leading now by 3. Odom, the pass to Robertson. And it's Beal in the corner. Free against Robertson. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Back to Kuzma. No good. Shot missing. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Here's Wade. He takes it in.
I'll tell you, give him a head of steam. This guy can drop the hammer. Dwayne Wade doing work.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 so far in their three-point attempts in overtime.
2 minutes for
Odom kicks to Robertson. Back to Odom. Robertson against Free. Robertson dishes to Beal. Back to Robertson. Kuzma outside. Over Anthony. And again, Washington no good. The Trailblazers have gotten less than half their shots to go down in overtime. They're 4 for 10. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Wizards with the lead. And Wade sends it back.
Boy, the timing, the leaping ability that Dwayne Wade has. He says to that weak effort.
Beal against Wade. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Unafraid of the big moment and the bright lights, Larry Nance Jr.
That's his second personal, first team foul.
That one drops. He ties it up. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington to the paint. Here's Odom.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Robertson passes to Odom. No good on the shot. Portland's gone 0 of 3 from long range so far in this overtime period. And then Wade slams it in.
Well, he is a guy who has made a career of nailing clutch shots. Dwayne Wade, wow.
Second team foul. At the line from your Trailblazers.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Yeah, how about the bucket to tie with the D just all over him? The free throw to give them the lead. Just a fantastic play all around.
Got it.
With the pressure on, Bradley Beal at his absolute best.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trading.
For your Blazers.
Here's Free. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And the Wizards with possession. They lead by 1. The shot by Odom, no good. And now Portland on the break. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Wade trying to break free. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
At the line for Portland.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
2 shots.
And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
Washington calls. Here is Robertson. Porzingis trying to get free.
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 1. There's 18. Here's Wade. Money!
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
Beal against Wade. Yes!
Just a great move by Beal. Little shake, little fake right there.
Wade outside. Shoots over Beal. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys got out on the break tonight. How did you get into transition so easily?
Yeah, we want to play faster, and that's what we try to do whenever they miss. We try to run, move the ball quick, and get easy buckets.
And you were able to beat him down the floor tonight, KP. Thanks a lot for your time. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.